Respectful to have Hurts this low.
Yes, it is. And here's the thing about that list. They did not weigh winning very heavily. No. I mean, they just looked at, I think, from the list, who they think can sling it. That's really, I mean,
yes,
really.
Yes.
They've got Justin Herbert, as we talked about earlier, ahead of Drake May. That's not looking at winning. They got, even having Josh Allen number one, I get it. He's won in the regular season.
Not looking at winning.
Having him ahead of Mahomes, even Matthew Stafford at this point.
Darnold was
Joe
outside
Burrow
the top 10,
was
right?
fourth. I get it. He was at one Super Bowl. That was ages ago, it feels like. Like, I'm just saying, they just looked at who they think has the best arm talent and
Bit
is
of a
throwing
combine.
it.
Bo Nix,
That's really
he
how
said
I
Bo
feel
Nix
like.
was 18. Bo Nix has won more, than basically anybody through 2 years being an AFC championship.
So I just think that's really what this is about. Hurts, I've said it, but he's a winner, he's a leader, and he is in the team context. Like I don't think his individual numbers are really ever going to be lights out. And so I think I don't agree with it, but I think that's how he ends up being 17th on their poll.
I agree with Brew. I feel like he's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's won one in 6 years. He's played 82 games. He's always available outside
never
of
missed the playoffs,
a
right?
concussion.
No, never.
He's 57 and 25. To be fair, because we do judge guys not just winning. The offense had 194 yards per game last year.
The passing
offense. That was 22nd in the league, and in 2 games where he didn't complete a pass in a half of football.
Yes.
That's weird.
No, of course.
Does that make you the 17th ranked quarterback? No, but it is weird, and it got your offensive coordinator fired.
No, so that is totally fair, and it's why I would have him in the Nick Wright rankings lower than a guy who's never missed the playoffs, been to 2 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl MVP. And I do think we kind of gloss over the fact that 4 years ago, he was second in the regular season MVP awards.
Yep.
Now again, it was a distant second, but still, he had a good enough statistical regular season that some people voted for him to be league MVP that year. And so I don't have him as high as those accolades would demand.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's legitimate to debate whether or not he is, after last season, in the top 10. I think that is legitimate.
Totally.
You agree with me?
Yeah, and you lost a weapon.
Right, and so the 17.
And he doesn't run it like he used to.
Right, but
part
17 definitionally means he is a below-average quarterback.
Yeah. Okay. This is, man. Okay. Let's just jump right into this. Let's just jump. Jalen Hurts a below average quarterback. Even when Nick says, "Oh, after last season, it's okay to kind of have him drop." He had a terrible offensive coordinator, a below average O-line, and a below average rushing attack. Had a disgruntled below average performing wide receiver in A.J. Brown. Just his individual stats. We are evaluating you, not the quarterback. We are evaluating you. He was technically below average. Since that's what we're using stats to use this argument. That's what they're using to bring down Jalen Hurts. And yet Jalen Hurts had above average stats. He had above average touchdowns. Above average touchdown to interception ratio. Above average advanced analytics DVOA passing. His passing DVOA, 21.6%. With a below average O-line, way below rushing attack, and obviously a terrible offensive coordinator. And a wide receiver 1 who was miserable, who could not win off the line, who could not catch, who had like a 20% drop in his contested catch percentage. His ability to go out and get that ball. and yet Jalen Hurts still put up above average stats. So tell me, how does that make sense? So, Jalen Hurts missed a game. If he played the full season, because he sat for the final game of the season, he would have been above average in passing yards, total passing yards. He was already above average in passing touchdowns. He was ranked 9th, which again, if he played another game, he would have been top 5, top 6. Okay. Touchdown to interception ratio, already top in the NFL. Completion percentage, above average. Yards per attempt, above average. PFF offensive rating, 9th, above average. Passing attempts, if he played that extra game, above average. Top 10 in passer rating, above average. Last 4 years, deep ball passing touchdowns, way above average, number 1. But just for fun, last season, 5th. He had 9 touchdowns, 1 interception, deep ball. He threw the 3rd most deep ball touchdowns in the NFL. And his deep ball passer rating was 119.4, top 4, which is above average. Jalen Hurts was 6th in rushing yards, which again, it would have been top 5 if he played that. He needed 1 more yard, okay, and he would have been top 5. So regardless, above average, 8 rushing touchdowns, 3rd in the NFL, 4th in the NFL, 3rd most, above average. And again, Nick said 17th is definitively below average. The pass block win rate for the Philadelphia Eagles was 17th. So then that O-line was definitively below average. We put up above average in all these stats with a below average O-line. Saquon Barkley was ranked 45th in success rate, 42.1%. Is that below average? And yet somehow they'll blame Jalen Hurts, yet the year before, he had a 52.5% success rate. Jalen Hurts was still the quarterback, was he not? Weird. In 2024 yards per attempt, Saquon Barkley was 5.8, ranked 4th in the NFL. Saquon Barkley in 2025, 4.1. He was ranked 34th. You can even see league average, 4.4. He's literally below average in the rushing attack. Again, that's Jalen Hurts' fault. So again, he had a below average rushing attack. Below average offensive line. Clearly a below average offensive coordinator, yet consistently across all these metrics, Jalen Hurts was above average. That is just a literal statistical fact. That is just a literal statistical fact. Okay? A.J. Brown, Mr. Big Time, he was ranked 22nd in contested target catch percentage, 48.6%. This is strictly on the receiver. Are you making these contested catches? I don't want to hear that it has something to do with the quarterback here because we got Kyle Pitts. Who was throwing to him? Okay? Who was throwing to him? We got Nico Collins. Was this with the backup quarterback or is this with CJ Stroud? You tell me. You tell Arizona Terry McBride? You tell me. Who is that quarterback right there? Same thing with Bijan Robinson up there too. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Marcus Mariota throwing the balls to Debo, get out of here. Because also, again, what was it? What did I say? 48.6% for A.J. Brown this past season. A.J. Brown in 2024 was 11th, 60%. Same quarterback. Jalen Hurts, top 5 in tight window throws, in AGG percentage, above average. Mind you, Jalen Hurts was 17.2. Patrick Mahomes was 12.9. A.J. Brown, bottom in the NFL, 2.2 separation. Bottom of the NFL. You know who's all ahead of him? Terry McLaurin, Ricky Pearsall, Kayshon Boutte, Pat Bryant, Jalen Naylor, Michael Wilson, Christian Kirk, Keenan Allen, Ibuka, DK Metcalf, Drake London, Mac Hollins, Zach Ertz, Jalen Waddle, Rashid Shaheed, CeeDee Lamb, Keon Coleman, Chris Godwin, Devontae Smith. All right, there you go, buddy. Puka Nakua, Chris Olave, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And by the way, since we got to Devontae, still below average, just so we're clear. Troy Franklin, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, Michael Pittman, Brock Bowers, Terry McBride, Jamar Chase, Jameson Williams, Marquise Brown. Do you know who he is? Lad McConkey, DJ Moore, Tyler Warren. There's a lot of receivers ahead of him. Xavier Worthy. Do you guys know who he is? Zay Flowers. Rashee Rice. Do you know who he is? George Kittle. Look at all these receivers that are above that get more separation. Look at all of them. If we use some more advanced analytic stats, rushing percentage over expected. Okay? In 2024, Saquon Barkley was ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Top 8. In 2025, he dropped down to 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on, excuse me. It's even worse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way down here. You're already down here. I think that's below average. But again, it's all Jalen Hurts' fault. Oh, he didn't even complete a pass and a half. He got his offensive coordinator fired. He got his offensive coordinator fired. Oh my God. What are we doing here right now? What are we doing here right now? Oh, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. It really, really is. It really, really is. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about below average Jalen Hurts? Little Jalen Hurts. Little below average Jalen Hurts. That's the shirt. Little below average Jalen Hurts. Let me know your thoughts. I read every single comment, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get at some discussions. Let's get at some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. Please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're all on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.